Hey guys, in today's video I will be telling you guys the top 5 best things to do in the second C. By the end of this video, you will know what to prioritize, and what to do to speed up your game progression. So make sure to watch the entire video, so you become a second C pro. So make sure to like and subscribe, and let's begin. Once you reach the second C, the Buddha fruit becomes the best grinding fruit in the game. So once you reach the second C, one of your first priorities should be getting the Buddha fruit, well, only if you want to grind as fast as possible, as no other fruit can compete with an awakened Buddha in grinding. If you're wondering why Buddha is the best grinding fruit for the second C and above, it's because once you awaken the Z skill, you become an enormous giant and your reach becomes like 5x larger than a normal player. Also, the reason the Buddha fruit isn't the best grinding fruit in the first C is because you can't awaken your Buddha in the first C. Since you can't awaken fruits in the first C, you're stuck with an unawakened Buddha until you reach the second C. So a fruit like Light/Magma is much better than Buddha since they're good even when they're unawakened. In the first C only, I also made a video on how to become the best Buddha user, so feel free to watch it. Anyways, yeah, make sure to change your fruit to Buddha as soon as you reach the second C. Accessories are really important in Blox fruits, and once you reach the second C, you unlock overpowered accessories such as the swan glasses. Now, even though second C accessories aren't as overpowered as third C accessories, it's still a big upgrade from the first C. An accessory I'd highly recommend getting in the second C would be the swan glasses. The swan glasses are no doubt the best accessory in the second C. The buffs are absolutely insane. It gives plus 250 energy, plus 250 health, plus 8% damage, plus 8% defense against attacks, plus 8% attack cooldown reduction, and plus 25% movement speed. If you're wondering how to get the swan glasses, you need to be a level 1000 plus and do the Trevor quest. The Trevor quest is really simple, just interact with him and give him a fruit worth over 1 million money. If you don't know if you have a fruit that's worth over 1 million money, there is a simple way to check. Just check your inventory. If you have any legendary or mythical fruits, those are 100% worth over 1 million money. Also, when you give a fruit to Trevor, he doesn't give the fruit back, so be careful with what fruits you decide to give him. I would give Trevor a fruit like Quake, since it's the least valuable and easiest legendary fruit to get. After you've done that, you get access to Swan's room. Once you unlock his room, you can fight the Swan boss. He hasn't spawned here yet. Every time you kill the Swan boss, he has like a 2.5% to drop the accessory, so it might take some time till you get it. It took me only like 20 to 25 server hops before till I finally got the accessory. Without the 2x boss drops Game Pass, now that I have the Game Pass, it probably would have taken fewer server hops, but who cares? Now, if you are a Buddha user, the Ghoul Mask accessory is also a good choice. The Ghoul Mask does lifesteal to players/NPCs when you do melee attacks, which is good. If you just entered the second C, and you're like level 700 to 800, the Black Spiky Coat is also a good option. The Black Spiky Coat is a great accessory for beginners in the second C. You can get the Black Spiky Coat by fighting Jeremy. He spawns on this big podium near the Swan Pirates. The buffs of the Black Spiky Coat aren't the best, but that's because you get it very early into the game. The buffs of Black Spiky Coat are plus 200 energy, plus 200 health, and plus 7.5 universal damage in case you're wondering. But anyway, yeah, make sure to get a good accessory once you reach the second C. I'm pretty sure we can all agree that fighting styles in the second C are much better than fighting styles in the first C. And that's exactly why you should get them. In the second C, there are 2 new V2 fighting styles, and 1 new fighting style. One of the V2 fighting styles is Sharkman Karate, which is a V2 form of the first C fighting style Water Kung Fu. You can get Sharkman Karate by talking to the Digrok NPC. However, you can only buy the accessory if you've gotten 400 plus mastery on Water Kung Fu, and you must have 2,500,000 money and 5,000 fragments. The other V2 fighting style is Death Step, which is the V2 form of the first C fighting style Dark Step. To get the Death Step fighting style, you need to have 400 mastery on Dark Step and 2,500,000 money and 5,000 fragments. Now even though V2 fighting styles are costly, it's worth it because V2 fighting styles are extremely overpowered. And they're obviously much better than their V1 form. The final new accessory that you can obtain in the second C is the Superhuman fighting style. To buy the superhuman fighting style, you must have 300 mastery on electric, dark step, dragon breath, and water kung fu. You'll also need 3 million money. So yeah, if you want to get the superhuman fighting style, it's going to be a grind. The main reason you should get fighting styles in the second C is that they do more M1 damage and have better and revamped moves. A fighting style from the first C is nothing compared to a second C fighting style. So make sure to get second C fighting styles as soon as you can, as it will also smooth your grinding. When you reach the second C, awakening your fruit is very important because it revamps all of your moves. And for some special fruits like Dark, Ice, and Buddha, it adds a new F move, which is always a movement sort of move. Even though fully awakening your fruit will cost over 10,000 fragments, which will be quite hard to get early into the second C, it's worth it because all of your moves get revamped and do much more damage. If you want to know how to awaken your fruit, basically, your fruit must be one of these 12 fruits, because currently there are only 12 fruits that can be awakened. But anyway, after that, you have to buy a raid microchip on the fruit you want to awaken. You need to be level 1100 however to buy a raid microchip. You can easily bypass that however by asking a higher level player to host the raid for you. And anyway, if your level is less than 1100, you need a pro player to help you finish the raid, otherwise you will probably lose. Once you defeat the boss on the last island, you get teleported to the awakening area. Now I've already fully awakened Rumble, so I get teleported to this area instead to get Pole V2. Anyway, you will get teleported to a room with an NPC that is your avatar, just interact with him. He will then let you awaken one move. It always starts with the Z skill and then your X, C, then V. In other words, he awakens your lowest mastery move to your highest mastery move. Also to awaken one move, it costs fragments, and the price of fragments increase every time you awaken a new move. Also, you can only awaken one move every raid. The NPC automatically teleports you to your saved home point after you awaken one move. So yeah, make sure to awaken your fruit as soon as you can. For the top one thing to do in the second C, it's getting race V2/V3. Getting race V2/V3 is honestly surprisingly easy to get. It doesn't take much of your time, and the buffs are worth it anyway. If you want to get race V2, you must be level 850 plus, and you also must do the Bartolomeo quest. The Bartolo quest is simple, you just have to defeat 50 swan pirates, defeat the Jeremy boss, and then do a Colosseum puzzle. By the way, if you don't know where Bartolo is located, he's located at the cafe. And also, here's a brief guide if you need help with the Bartolo quest. First, he will ask you to defeat 50 swan pirates. Follow me for their location. Defeat 50 of these swan pirates, then return to Bartolo for his new quest. He will then ask you to defeat the Jeremy boss. Follow me for the location. The Jeremy boss will be on this podium. Defeat him, then return to Bartolo again for the final quest. For the final quest, Bartolo will ask you to free the prisoners from the Colosseum. Here's how you do it. Go to Swan's mansion, it's located above the cafe. Go here. Either memorize this pattern or screenshot it. Now go to the Colosseum. Go in here, now find the symbols and click on them in the order it showed at the mansion. After that, you've completed the final quest, now head to the green zone to buy race V2. To buy race V2, you first must get a red, blue, and yellow flower which are located on different parts of the second C. After you give the alchemist the 3 flowers, you can then buy race V2, for 500,000. For race V3, go to where the diamond boss is located and follow me. Talk to the guy in the Ice Valkyrie, however, he won't talk to you if you aren't level 1000 plus, and if you haven't defeated the Swan boss. Anyway, he will give you a quest, each quest is different for each race. For example, if you're the shark race, he'll ask you to defeat a sea beast, if you're a rabbit, he'll ask you to collect 30 chests. Anyway, after you've done his quest, return to him, he will let you buy race V3 for 2 million money. Each race V3 gives you a different new special ability in your hotbar. Since I'm Shark, it gives me the ability to reduce all damage taken by 80% for like 6 seconds. Race V3 also improves your race buffs, since I now take 0 damage from water, while Race V2 just reduces damage taken from the water. So yeah, make sure to get Race V2/V3. Anyway guys, that's the end of this video. If you found this video useful/helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. Anyways, bye.